Welcome to Desert Armory and more. Hope you're having a blessed day. YouTube, this is a piece of wood that we're going to use to point at objects throughout the room. It is a wood wedge used in construction to install windows and doors. It is in no way, shape, or form used for firearms. It is a wood wedge to install windows and doors in construction. Welcome, guys, to Desert Armory and more. Appreciate y'all. Hopefully you're doing a blessed day. What's up, Nathan? How are you this evening? Hopefully you're doing great. You were first, yeah, and I haven't seen you in there a while, unless someone changed your name or something. Oh, I gotta shut the notifications off on my phone here. Let's see here if I can get to that. There we go. Right on. What's up, IDK? I don't know, 52111. Today's Revolver Day, guys. Wheel Gun Thursday. Wheel Gun Thursday. Shows there's only one of you in here, but yet there's two of you. Strange. Double tap that screen, guys. Appreciate you. One of these days, we'll get over this hump of YouTube shadow banning us. I hope we get over it here soon. I'm tired of it. Anywho, I've been starting a little bit earlier each day, just a little bit when I first started, but yeah. Micah, did my other account is Gilly Bros Outdoors. Oh, yeah, I remember the Gilly. Yes, because you're like, it's the Gilly suit. Yeah, that was a couple days ago you're on here. Why isn't it Wheel Gun Wednesday? Because Wednesday I usually have bolt actions. Because the W matching W for Wednesday? Possibly. I just decided to make it Thursday for wheel guns. Oh, Micah, you know I don't have one of those. We got the 460 out. 460 Magnum in that back corner there in the 500. Yes, sir. But we don't have a 4060. I think we did some research on it, right? And they said there was some rare 4060 of some sort. I forget exactly. Alex, been a while. I don't think you were on my last three I did. I did two yesterday, a 2 hour and a 1.5, and then I did a 1 hour and 20 something minute, I think it was, in the afternoon. Arms Room and you went live to him. Yeah, Arms Room is live right now. He got on a little before me, and so is Vontae Guns. What's up, Car Bros? The Car Bros, how are you? Are you new to the channel? If so, I really appreciate you showing up to Desert Armory and more. We not only do gun content, but we also do mine exploring, cave exploring, hiking. We just went on a hunt, so I'm slowly putting some content of that. What do I drive? My car is a Ford Fusion. I've been in a crappy mood. Sorry about that. You're new. Guys, shout out to the Car Bros. Thanks, my friend. Appreciate you showing up. Yeah. We've got all, if you got questions of anything, let me know. I don't have a 50 cal as in a BMG, but this is a 500 Smith & Wesson, so technically that would be a 50 caliber. Then we have a 460 Magnum. We do have a 338 Lapua sniper right here. That's pretty cool. What's that? Love your revolver collection. Thank you, Undeadly Tunderfeated. Undefeated, whatever. How's that? Undead yet undefeated. There we go. Welcome, guys. How many guns do I have? Right here, there's 16 revolvers. Today's Wheel Gun Thursday. And then I have lots and lots more throughout the room. Have I gotten a deer? No, today was the last day, LP, and I couldn't find any, and so it's pretty much overhunted, and so there was no buck around. I literally walked almost 40 miles trying to find a deer and couldn't find one. Call you undead. There you go. James. Guys, shout out to James Reyes. Appreciate you showing up, man. Welcome to Desert Armory and more. You're new as well. Thank you. And I think Undead Yet Undefeated is too. Thank you for showing up, guys. We do gun content, which would include shooting and reviews somewhat of my own stuff. We also do cave exploring, mine exploring, hiking. Check us out. Hey, what's up, Lyle? I hate guns. Well, you're in the wrong place unless you like hunting and cave exploring. We got that too. $1 million worth of ammunition right there. Hey, what's up, Splits? Not quite. Not quite. Let's see here. I'm going to swap accounts real quick and join back in the other account. Okay, thank you. No 27 mils. No, sir. Nostalgia. Qualche Monenzo in 460. This one is 460 right here. That's a 460 Magnum. See? 460 Smith & Wesson Magnum. I like it. I like it a lot. What's up, Q? How you doing, buddy? Welcome to Desert Armory and more. No Glock 17s. I do have a Glock 20 right there. I have a Glock 20. I have a 1911, the safe. A whole bunch of 22s and 9mm. All sorts of stuff. ROA. Dairy. Or Duray, however you pronounce it. I'm not sure what an ROA is. Maybe you can clarify that. I'd love to learn. I'm drawing a blank on it. Do you have any Glocks? Micah, you know I do. What's up, Chad? Chad Brooks, Knoxville, Tennessee. What's up, y'all? Wheel Gun Thursday, my friend. A Ruger or Roger Old Army? Ruger Old Army? This is a Ruger Blackhawk 357 Magnum. Then that is a 45 Colt Cimarron right there. So kind of like a Old Army, single action Old Army, that one. You're back. What's up, Gilly? Do I have a 357? Yeah, that's that one right there. It's a Ruger Blackhawk. New model. Yes, sir. It's a nice revolver. It's not my favorite revolver, but it's one of my favorites. Spelling is off. No worries, no worries. I think you meant Ruger Old Army, maybe. Hey, shout out to Christopher. Bryce, how you doing? He say cool. Thanks, man. Have you heard of the game None Ya Business? Not the game, no. I know it's like a saying people say when you don't want them in your business. None ya business, mate. Yes, sir. Or none of your beeswax. See, Alex, or thanks, Alex. I said I was back because my other account. Yes, correct. I remembered. Yes, sir, Mr. Gilly. Shout out to Gilly Bros Outdoors, guys. Check him out. Check him out. He does outdoor stuff, as you can tell in his name. Love your sniper. Wish you could have one like that. Yeah, that one is Ruger Precision 338 Lapua. That's got the big old break on the end there. I got a Vortex Viper scope on it. Pretty good scope. I need to get a tripod for it and a bipod for the front and a monopod for the back. MP15. You talk about it like a M&P 15 Mark III Sport, like an AR-15. I don't. I do have an AR-15 Delton right there. Subscribe and hit that like button. Thank you. Let's see here. If so, thoughts on it. I don't have a M&P 15 Mark III. That would be, I think you're thinking of the Sport M&P. I don't have one of those. Yes, they're all real, Keenan. Do you have any black powder revolvers? I have a black powder rifle. That right there is a Kentucky rifle from like 1840s. It's a percussion cap. And technically that would be black powder originally because from 1895. And then that's black powder. This one would be, that one is, that one is, that one is, and that one is, and that one is. And these two are. And that one. Oh, and that one. So yeah, they're black powder only. They either would use black powder or equivalent. And so I load the ammo myself, either with the pistol, if I want real light loads, faster burning, or I do have rifle Pyrodex as well. That's beautiful. Thank you. I've got more in the safe too. If you want to see in the safe, got to drop a super chat. And thank you for those subscriptions, guys. Shout out to those 3 subscribers. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it, man. Lever muzzleloads. There we go. What are your thoughts on a super safety? I think they'd be kind of cool. Yeah, that's an AR-15 right there. And a Kalashnikov AK and a Sega 12 copy 12 gauge. And an SKS. Lee Enfield number 4 Mark 1. Mosin Nagant M38, and a Mauser from Turkey, 1938. Man's collection is beautiful. Thank you. Nice gun, says Chris. I appreciate that, man. Jason, he said, what's up, bro? Not a lot, my friend. Oh my God, those are guns? Yes, they guns. They be guns. Guys, we're on the road still to 7K. We've been trying to get to 7K for like a month now. YouTube has shadow banned us, where you barely get your videos pushed. And so I have had barely any subscribers. I'll gain maybe 11 and then lose 7. It's so sad. You see my last chat. Unfortunately, probably not. Best RR-15 in your opinion to buy as a beginner? Sanitizer, a beginner one, I would say probably like an Anderson's if you can find one. Radical Firearms, or Bear Creek Arsenal, something like that. Pistol Steaks or WPIX, not sure what you mean. In collecting, let's get 10K. Well, that would be definitely. Oh, we wish we could, Mike, in a way. Because obviously that's taken away what we've put our content, and they're like punishing you for doing nothing. Gotta go. See you back later. And thank you, Jason. Scott Miller, what's up? People in other countries think we're crazy. They sure do. Because they obviously don't have the freedoms we have here in America to, have as many firearms as we want and collect or shoot or practice or whatever. So, yes, sir. Rocket, what's up, brother? He said, we are crazy. At times we can be. Guys, if you're new to the chat, thank you so much for coming to Desert Armory more. Double tap that screen if you could. Do you have any revolvers? Starman, you're kind of funny because they're literally staring at you in the face. Ethan, thank you for coming. No, we don't do that, Char Ray. We do not do that. That would be very dangerous. That's not nice to do. Let's see here. Yeah, that's what they like saying. Are they airsoft? You have Facebook now. There you go. Oh, well then we can connect that way, brother. Nice. Those cylinders operate handguns. Those are cylinder-operated handguns. Yep. Same thing as revolver. Yes, sir. Gilly says, I had just said thanks for the shout-out. Oh, yeah, I didn't see that. I was saying that I have not posted my channel yet, but I plan on posting about airsoft, paintball, and 4G knives and other cool stuff. Wow, the 4G knives, man. I would see some of that stuff. Go look what it is quickly. There you go. Any 257? You mean a 357 Python? No, I do have a 357 Ruger right there. 357 Magnum Ruger. It also shoots 38 specials. It is a Black Hawk single action. What's up, Rico Brown? Welcome back to the channel. Guys, there's new of you in here. Appreciate you. Shout out to all the new people. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. J-Win. Yo, I'm 7. I shot an AR. Good for you. What's up, Desert? Says Justin B. How are you doing? My first one was from a 200-year-old railroad tie, and it's razor sharp. Sweet. Oro says, I love it. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thank you for those subscribers. Whoever just did that, shout out to them. Thank you. What's up, Killings? How are you doing? Jax, how's your evening? He said, hey, bro. Thank you all. I believe you're new. Appreciate you. Any Hebrew hammers, the Amazing Deagle? I do not have one of those. 500 Magnum. Yes, I have one right there. But nothing is for sale. That's a 500 Magnum. Nothing's for sale. I also have a 460 Magnum right there. It's a faster bullet, smaller, kicks a little bit less. Facebook name is my first name and my last name. There's space between them. Okay. Correct. You are real American, brother. I appreciate that. Starman, nothing is for sale. Appreciate it, Buff. How are you doing, by the way? Where do you hail from? I'm from Southern Arizona. All 27 of you in here, appreciate you a lot. Double tap that screen. For some reason, someone just unsubscribed. I think that person... I don't appreciate that, so that was not nice. Starman, nothing is for sale. What's up, cowboys? How are you, my friend? Double tap that screen. We just got a couple more subscriptions. Thank you. Ever shot a 454 Magnum? I have. So, Killings. My 460 Magnum right there shoots 454 Magnum Casull and 45 Colt. So, I have some of those. What do you suggest for a beginner? Daniel, a 22. A revolver, get a 22 or a semi-auto. Or a rifle that's bolt action or semi-auto. Cowboy says he subbed. Guys, shout out to Cowboys. Thank you. Appreciate you, man. Keep spamming the like button because it's worth it. There you go. I've never seen a small little gun like that one. Oh, there you go. Daniel, I suggest a 30-30 lever action. That would be good if you want something good for deer hunting. He didn't really specify what for, so I just like 22 is a good entry for everything. It's all good, dude. What's up, Dusty? Fresh my memory, do you know the name of the Texas arms company that makes the Derringer as big as snub-nosed revolvers? What's that one called? Cyclops. What's the Cyclops one of the models? Oh, Bond's Arms. Bond's Arms, my friend. Dusty, I think it's Bond's Arms. It was my first bigger gun I ever shot when you were 5. There you go. The biggest gun, let's see, when I was 5 would have been a 22. Thank you for those 3 subscriptions, guys. Shout out. Ask away, cowboy. Gotta love them revolvers. Yes, sir, John Kristen. Myself as well. I love revolvers. Aw, who done unsubscribed? Naughty, naughty. Hey, what's your question, cowboy? Need a revolver, 454 Casull. Actually, Dad's. That one shoots 454 Casull, 460 Magnum, and 45 Colt. Yeah, my dad was quite trusted. Yes, he would. Pete's One Auto. Unfortunately, they're a little hard to find, and they're expensive, the transferable ones. My state does allow them, but that's it. I remember now. Yep, yeah, Bond's Arm. Most Pete's One Auto. Yeah, you're right. A lot of people would. What is the top left? The top left one right there is a 500 Magnum Research. It's a Pillager. It's a BFR, which is that right there. Biggest, finest revolver. Love the Schofield brakes. Yeah, they look like Schofield's. They're actually Ivor Johnson Cycle Works. That one's a 38 Smith & Wesson short. That one is as well. This one's a 32 Smith & Wesson short, Ivor Johnson. That one's a Hopkins and Allen Safety Police. You're going rifle hunting. We did, actually. Unfortunately, we could not find one buck, and we hiked about 38 miles and never found one. Big calibers. Yes, they are. They're huge. Cool Crew, I believe you're new. Thank you for coming by. Shout out to Cool Crew. What's up, Real One? Guys, shout out to Real One Mag. Go check out his channel, Real One Mag. Check him out, my friend. He is busting right now, guys. I think I know why you didn't see anything. Why? Because I didn't wash my hands? What's the best model for 44 Magnum? I would say one of the Smith & Wessons, but I don't know which model. But definitely Smith & Wesson, my friend. Definitely. For revolvers. Bad Bleep collection. Way better than the gun streamers who have a bunch of SIGs on their wall. I have 2 SIGs. I have a 365 macro, and in there I have an M18. I also have lots of lever actions, as you can tell. A couple military stuff. We got an MP5 over here. We got some double barrels here. And some other shotguns lined up here and other miscellaneous. ZMW Hunts, what's up? Break in back Schofield. Barrel cylinder. I've never had one of those. Are you talking about the a rifle that's a revolver rifle? I don't have one. Appreciate that, brother. Keep being great. Appreciate you, man, a lot too, man. What's up, Windu? It's been a while. Guess how much a turkey tag for youth hunt cost? Here, I think it's like $15 to start and like 35 to 40 to finish it. Colt over Smith & Wesson. For me, I would say Smith & Wesson overall is more reliable. Colt can have timing issues sometimes. He got out the 9 irons. Yeah, that is a it's a HK MP5 parts kit inside, and then the rest of it is Century Arms. which is the same print stamp that they use, the same machine work as the MP5. Everyone wants auto, right? I know, right? Chill and plink, right? And subscribe, Miss Armory is beautiful. Thank you, little cousin. Appreciate you that. Shout out to little cousin. Appreciate you, man. Windu says, I miss you, been looking. But with time difference, maybe I missed you, but back. Possibly. I was off for a little while, off and on, because I was hunting. Who was your first celebrity crush? I'm not really sure. Street Rack Shotguns. Thank you. Yeah, those are all double barrels there. They're 12, except the bottom one's a 10. And then I have, that's a lever action Winchester 1901 10 gauge. This is a 10 gauge double. That's a 12 gauge double, 12 gauge double, a 16 double. Have a look at punt guns. I've tried to find them. They're usually like a 4 gauge or an 8 or a 4 gauge or a 2, but they're extremely hard to find. For youth, turkey tag is my stays only 50 cents. Oh, for youth, yeah, that might make sense. Just touching the screen, YouTube, nothing else. Whoa there, just the screen, YouTube. Just the screen. Trying to adjust this here. Sorry, guys. My tablet decided to do something funny. I'm not sure what. But we're just messing with the screen, YouTube, nothing else. There we go. All right, the way the gun's out now looks great. Thank you, appreciate it, man. 1911 as well. Audie, I believe you're new. Shout out to Audie. Appreciate you, man. For first revolver, Taurus 865 or Smith & Wesson 642. If you can afford a Smith & Wesson, I would say get that. Want one but never owned a revolver before, and those are the two I want. Which do you recommend? Massive caliber for big duck blasting. There you go. Yeah, 10 gauge, definitely. Welcome, Revuel, I think you're new as well. Even make boats to hold long barrels and powder charge. Yeah, that's what the punt guns were called, and then they were called punt ships or punt boats. It was for commercial, what do you call it? Commercial duck hunting. Top, left top. That is a 500 Smith & Wesson BFR. Sorry, it's a 500 Smith & Wesson, but it's made by Magnum Research BFR Pillager. Current. I don't have a current, I don't think. Love the silver looking 6 shower at far left. Cool. A 6 shooter. Yeah. That would be the 500. I think I might have missed something. Best model for a 45 revolver is the Colt Navy or Army, no discussion. Yes, sir. Noise, says Windu. Appreciate those subscriptions, guys. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Bombardier, huge bird flocks on and above water. Bombarded, huge. Yeah. The 45-70 Winchester revolver. That looks like a 45-70. They use the exact same frame, same cylinder, and same barrel. They just drill the cylinder and barrel differently for the 45-70. That one's the 500. Let's see. Would you be sad if I go say hi to the arms room? No, as long as you come back. Let me revolver my dad, my taping kind too fast. Not sure what you mean, Black Wolf. Like Winnebago used to be Mississippi Flyway. Winnebago. There we go. 18 in the chat. Double tap that screen. If you're new, we'd appreciate you to subscribe. We not only do gun content, but we do hiking, mine exploring, cave exploring. We just went from a hunt, so we're slowly putting some of that stuff on. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think the typing was a little funny there. Probably autocorrect, Black Wolf, probably. How old is Skittles? My dog? He's probably like 5. 6 shooter heaven. Yes. Yeah, I knew you meant shooter. 6 shooter heaven. Thank you for that subscription. Guys, appreciate ya. Bird migration path change. There you go. Blasted autocorrect. I know, right? It's always getting us in problems. Christopher says revolvers. Nice. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, buddy. Blasted autocorrect. Black Wolf's like, yes, it is. Yeah, them autocorrects. Blasted. 13 people in the chat. Not sure why we're so low here. Oh yeah, that is a nice desk mat. Let's see. This one is just microfiber. But this one right here is by Fathom, as well as it says Nighthawk Customs on it, made in USA. So yeah, it's a Nighthawk Customs mat. Smith & Wesson Model 27 is worth $600 in pawn shop. Is it worth that? Probably, honestly, Jenny. You are new to the chat. Shout out to Jenny and D1Z. Double tap that screen and subscribe if you like guns. He says he likes guns, so might as well subscribe, my friend. Black looking ones look old. Yes, well, these are sort of old. They're from early 1900s. These are my two actual Colts. This one's original, and that one is too. That's a police positive special, 3220, and this is a police positive 32 long Colt, or long Smith & Wesson, sorry. Love them cowboy guns, OMG, I'm buzzing. Whoops, sorry, I hit my hand there. I love thy guns, thank you. Always got to be rich to hunt. Yeah. So these are Winchesters too, except the very top one, that's a Henry, but these are all Winchesters. Model 94, these are both 92s, and that's a 94. Nice Nerf gun, nerd. Okay, sure. Yeah, we got a Nerf gun right here. Would you like to see it up close? It's called the Disruptor. It's the one that's the elite model, guys. You got to start shaking in your boots. What do you think about the 45 Long Colt? I actually have one right there. It's one of my favorite revolvers. It's my second favorite revolver. It's by Cimarron. I'll be back after dinner. See you. Yes, I need to buy them. Where do I get them? Gun store, my friend. Nothing's for sale here. That's slight frame. Not sure what you mean, buddy. What were the dinosaurs like? I don't know. I wasn't out then. The only one you can touch is the toy. Yep. The arms room says hi. Yeah, I was on there earlier. Pew pews. Double tap that screen and subscribe. We are almost at 6,870. Trying to get to 7K, guys, but it's very, very slow. We've been working on it for about a month. Normally, it does not take that long. Alonzo, actually, so guys, shout out to Olight and Safern for asking me to review these two. This is an Olight Valkyrie PL Mini 2. They sent it to me to test. And I did, I think, a short on it in a long format. I just did a long format of this one, and I'm currently posting it right now, I believe. So check it out, guys. They're currently running sales on both of those. Links are in the description of both of those videos, so check them out. They graciously gave them to me to do reviews on them. Gun channels, yes sir. What's up, Boom Boom? David, welcome back. Was Jesus Till? Yeah, he was. My dog is looking at the screen because she is a hunting dog and she sees me with guns like this. Oh yeah. Watch gun channels and report. Really, John? You've been in here a little bit. All of a sudden you mentioned that. What's going on? Gun channels are perfectly fine. Totally legal. I'll check out. That's dope. Thanks. I got to go to dinner, but I should be able to be back in 20. There you go. Ralph said, "What's up, Jerome? Wheel Gun Thursday." Report, don't tell. Okay, whatever. The two big ones are gun. They aren't guns. They're cannons. Yeah, they're cannons, all right. 460 Magnum and the 500. Let's see here. Get bigger space for your stuff. I have a pretty big place in here, honestly. A mummy? I like Egyptian stuff. Thanks for that subscription. Shout out. Appreciate you, whoever that was. I think you love the guns. I think I love your guns. Maybe that's what it's supposed to mean. Is that single action army touching the 460 loaded? No. No, none of them are loaded, if I recall. None of them are loaded on the counter. What's up, White Rambo? How are you doing? Guys, shout out to White Rambo, United States Marines Corps. Thanks for your service, my friend. Veretta, welcome. Sweet looking table tonight, Jerome. Looking good, bud. Thank you. I'm at my mom's. I typed mummy rather than saying it brain confused. Yeah. What is the most tiny gun you have? My tiniest one is in there. It's a little single shot 22, It's my oldest, smallest, and rarest pistol. Doing well, buddy. Appreciate you. Thank you. Only for a little bit, says Steve, Arizona City. Hey, buddy. Welcome. Christian, yes, that is a 500 Magnum made by Magnum Research right there. It's called the Pillager. It's a BFR. Hey, do you remember me? Scotty Ward. Unfortunately, I do not. It doesn't ring a bell. The rare one, unfortunately, I can't touch a gun on a live. We're not allowed to. Not allowed to handle guns in front of the camera. No, sir. It's YouTube laws. What's up, Beefy boy? Windu, what up, bro? That's not what she said. She said it with a cannon. BF the boy, what's up? Christian says, damn. And that one's a 460, the one in the back there, 460 Magnum. That's my favorite revolver. Next would be my Cimarron 45 Colt right there, and then my 357 Magnum Ruger right there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Just touching the screen, YouTube. Nothing else. Chillin' Rambo, you, let's see. Laws, love and hate. I know. What happened was someone offed themselves on a live, and ever since then, they put more restrictions, so. Do I own a Glock? I do. I have one Glock. The only Glock I own is right there. It's a Glock 20 10mm semi-auto. You need more Smith & Wesson old ones. Creator, I know that would be nice, right? I only have one newer one. That one's like from 2013, maybe. Roll your happiness. Let's see. Just got home late night at work, working at a town 2-hour drive. Wow. Hey, finally caught one live again. Good to see you. What's up, Matthew Rutherford? Do you have anything 25? I do. It's in the safe. Picked up a Chopper Rhino a few weeks ago. Love it. Aw, Levi. Really? Come on, man. How do you like the triggers? Horrible, in my opinion. I shot one time and didn't like it. Do I own a BB gun? I used to. I don't think I have one anymore. I have a pellet gun in the room. It's a high-power PCP, 25 caliber. Uzu 9mm. Ha, too much Terminator. Ha. Oh, an Uzi. No, I don't have an Uzi. I do have a lever action shotgun that's similar to what he had, but his was a 12 gauge with a mare's leg on it, so you could do the flip. I'll be back, says Peter. What's up? Thank you. Let's see. I have a few from the 70s. They used to have great quality. Yeah. That one's really good quality. They have to make it really good, so. Show your biggest gun. Luke, one of my biggest guns is my 338 Lapua Ruger Precision right there for bolt action. For revolvers is my 500 Smith & Wesson Magnum Research. For my semi-autos, I don't really have that big a one. That would be the biggest right there, the SKS. For lever actions would be my 3030, which is not in here. Next would be the 44 Magnum there. And my biggest shotgun would be this 10 gauge right here. It's a Beretta Silverhawk double barrel. MP5, right there, buddy. Right there. Right on top of the saddle. I don't have a single revolver in my collection. You're missing out. Find the stuff they're concentrating on banning in Washington today. Oh, yeah. Hammer's a little weird. Yeah, that too. Those single chamber or double on edge of table. Let's see. Those are double action. That is single action, and that would be 2. Currently, that one does not work with the little rose handles. It's mostly a, what do you call it? Wall hanger. Love the guns. Thank you. Ralph says, I don't own any Glock and Speer. My sons do, though. Still loving the look on those Colts. Yeah, thank you. They're both original finish. This one's a little more worn looking than that one. Early 1900s. What's your carry? I use a 2.0 Bodyguard, Smith & Wesson 380, or my 365 SIG. It's a macro. Do you have a 4570? Not yet, Christian. One of these days. You got the Winchester M1901, right? Yes, it's the 1901 lever action. Yep. Yes, sir, Windu. That is a Ruger Precision. So the military version, they call them snipers. The personal ones, the civilians, they call them precision rifles. It doesn't sound so scary. What's up, Jax? Revolver of my favorite would be that big one in the back there, the 460. Believe it or not, that's my favorite revolver. Next would be this 45 Colt Cimarron that's case hardened right there. And then next would be the 357 Magnum Ruger right there. Let's see here. Holy smokes. Wheel Gun to Thursday. Yes, sir, Pez. John Wayne or Clint Eastwood? I would say Clint. I would believe so. Veretta says, like that video on them stone foundations or whatever you found out hiking. Yeah, I don't know what it was. I'm going to have to start watching more of your exploring videos and search. Love the lives. Thank you. Yeah, guys, check out my channel. I just did some hunting the other day, and I came across some old ruins, and I don't know what they're from. So check them out. That gun was in Die Hard. Ho, ho, ho. Got a machine gun. Always got to have a pointing stick, fire stick. Yeah. How would you rate a 22 revolver? I have one right here. Currently has a 22 Magnum cylinder in it, but I can change it out to a 22 revolver, like a long rifle. That's a Heritage Rough Rider. Perfect little plinking gun if you want to have fun. They're under 200 cheeseburgers. That's a 22, but currently doesn't work. That's a 22 mag. It's a Black Widow North American Arms. I think little 22s are just fun, guys. They're just fun. Put a W in the chat if you think it's fun, too, to have a little Plinkster 22 revolver. Guys, shout out to Sam Moore. He says he enjoyed the live. Pow, pow. Got to get back to it. Much love and yee yee from Buck and me. Guys, shout out to Sam Moore. He has an awesome channel. Die Hard's Christmas movie. That's what they say. Nice close-ups. Thank you. A lot of revolvers. 16 of them. Shout out, Daniel, Noda. Appreciate you coming up. Guns and Gaming. Welcome back, buddy. Thanks for showing back up. Luke Weston, what's your favorite gun? I don't really have a favorite gun per se, but what's on the table, my favorite, would be the 460 Smith & Wesson right here. And Christian, yes, that 357 Magnum Ruger shoots 38 specials. Windows, Sniper Easy Soul for me. Yes, sir. Watching Pale Rider tonight. I've heard of it. Never watched it. I don't really watch movies. Have you ever been in a fist fight? I have hit somebody, but they never returned the hit. Used to carry 1911 Colt, but it got too heavy. Yes, that would be heavy. John Christine says, Derringer cool close-up hip gun. Yeah, I guess you could put that on your hip, right? It's a little 22 Magnum 5-shot. Love looking at scary in old places. Actually, CC size. Oh, I don't have a credit card gun. That would be kind of cool. Do you have a 44 Magnum full metal jacket? Because I want to see what that looks like because I haven't seen those before. An FMJ 44 mag on the round? Unfortunately, I don't. All mine are either jacketed hollow point or FTX. No, XTP or FTX. Yeah, I got both of them. I'm sorry, I don't have an FMJ 44 Magnum. They're kind of hard to find, I think. Most of mine are like defense type. It was old ruins that had scary sacrifice done there. What's up, Everyday Carry? Shout out to Everyday Carry and the Arms Room. Guys, shout out to them too. Go check them out, guys. Both awesome guys. Share some love. Big caliber, expensive to shoot them. Yes, unless you reload yourself. So I've been reloading some myself. Hola, Mr. Cody. 22 Hornet. I do not. I think that would be fun. I have one round of them on my round collection. YouTube just took me down for handling firearm. Oh, Arms Room, come on again. They think your little hand? Dude, this is what we got to deal with, guys. YouTube just accused my brother here of touching a firearm. He didn't, because we don't, because we know better. He has like a little pointing stick that's a sword with a little pointer finger on it, or a little hand that goes like this and points. And they accused him of doing something. You carry a 380 Beretta. There you go. That's my favorite as well. Sweet. Creator says, do you ever go look for cave paintings or native ruins? I have, but it's been a while. Southwest is chock full of them. They are. It's kind of cool seeing them and thinking about people thousands of years ago that built them. Sure enough. You play many video games. I don't, Jack. I don't play at all. Hey, Arms Room, yeah, the YouTube overlords, AI, in other words, right, are in it again with everyone. Thankfully, I'm a little bit better right now in the algorithms tonight. Do you have a BAR man? I would love that, but no, sir, we do not. Is that Jack in hollow point look like? I can get those for you, the Jack and hollow points. Here's some. Let's see. These are actually some semi-jacketed hollow points right here. There's some old Remington 44 mag, jacketed semi-hollow points. Right there. Have any Marlin lever actions? Alan Hunt. Love the name, by the way. We have a Henry there, and these are all Winchesters. And then I have a Model 99 Savage in the safe that's a lever action, chambered in 300. And then I have a 30-30 lever action that's a... It looks like a Marlin 336, but it's not. It's a Rossi Rio Grande. And then I have a lever action 10 gauge 1901 Winchester. So I don't have any Marlins. What's up, MG? M. Gabriel. Shout out to M. Gabriel. Not true fan. Hi, EDC. I'm Captain Hook. Oh, yeah, sure enough. Mr. Cody, your brother, y'all do look alike. We're brother in Christ, buddy. I think I have like 28 pistols on my permit. There you go. That's ridiculous regulations. It is. There we are. Here comes waiters. I'm proud to be in America. Hey, buddy. Welcome, buddy. Scotty, do you have any banana mags? Kind of. I have a 40 rounder for the AK right there. Currently has a 10. Those are 30s right there on the floor, and I have 240 mag. You know, original size. Nice. Is that good for self-defense? It would work. It definitely would work. Nice. Is that good for... Yeah. Holy cows, there's Bunny. What's up, Bunny Davis? Hello. Welcome to the channel. Let's see here. Ethan says, nice. I like your guns, man. Thanks for content and info. Or am I Jewish? No, I have more German in me, actually. Both sides of the family. But I love Jews. They are God's chosen family. Any 50 BMGs? No. I have a 338 Lapua and I have a 500 Magnum. Those are the closest I have. That 99 was one hell of a gun. Yes, I have it in there. It'll be out on Sunday. So Sunday is called Lever Action Sunday. So I have all, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of my lever actions out there usually. Seiko Windwolf lever actions. Seiko made a lever action. I don't even know. I didn't know Sako made a lever action. Oh, you're about to say brother and sister. Yeah, almost. No 58Es, my friend. Is that NAA Black Widow? Grip comfortable for the hand. I've only shot it once, actually. It's not too bad. I have some semi-jacketed 38 Special Plus B+. Me too. You want to see it? Right here. The Creator. Thanks for that super sticker. They're called Special High Velocity Plus B+ Hydro Shocks. Law enforcement only. They're so dangerous. Woo! Does that mean I'll get locked up in jail for that? Yeah, they're supposed to be pretty good. Gotta call it a night. Thank you, Matt, for stopping by. God bless. Have a good rest of your week. Thank you. Ashley, welcome back to the channel. Shout out to Ashley. Appreciate you showing up. Jesus loves you. Amen. Code name. He does, and he loves each one of us. I am a believer myself. Good night. I'll have a strep throat. Oh, Jack, sorry about that. Well, ain't that a daisy, says Waiters. Ellen says, I held a 338 Lapua at Bass Pro Shop. The gun was massive. Yes, mine is about, with the scope and loaded, probably 20 pounds, close to it. Red Knight, thank you for that 100 sticker. Is that a 22 revolver? That's a 22 mag. This one, third one down on that side. Third one down on this side is a 22 mag, but I can change the cylinders out. It's this one right there. I can change the cylinders out for 22 LR. I think Sako or Seiki did make a lever action. I didn't know that. Do you have any guns that fire 44 Russian? I do not. Rick Graham's guns. Sort of. Sako. I think that's how it's pronounced. Another of guys still shoot them 99s today for hunting. Yes, mine's the 300 Savage. Sako lever actions are high quality and quite rare. I would believe so. Sean Woods. Shout out to Sean Woods. Appreciate you coming by, my friend. I don't know if you're new or not. Creator redacted something. Jesus is the only king for sure. Yes, sir. Hey, how are you? I'm doing great. Not Paranorel. You've been here before. It's been a while. Yeah, probably about 20 pounds. I should weigh it one of these days. Thank you for the shout-outs. You're welcome. I believe in the Creator, but a bit different. Respect to you guys for your faith. We're all realistic. Relisted? I think he meant related. Seiko. Some people pronounce it Seiko. Some people pronounce it Sako. Are you going to be live streaming Sunday? I usually in the evening, yes. Can I get a shout out? I've been shoved 3 months now. Shout out Ghost38592. American Eagle Luger. I really love one, but it's very rare. Smallest handgun. Drake Ball. It's not out today. This would be my second smallest. One of these right here. Probably that one. It's a little Derringer. My single shot 22 is smaller. That's a 22 Magnum. So I haven't been on YouTube much. That's okay. Ashley, usually I'm on between 6, usually about 6 p.m. Arizona time. Yesterday and today I started a little bit earlier. You are very smart. Thank God you got common sense. I guess. Can you give yourself a shout out? Other than saying shout out to Desert Armory and more. In Need, Ohio. How are you? Been a bit. Those North American arms are hard to hold on to, but I have big hands. I have decent, I would say, because I wear size large for gloves, that handle on it helps. I waited 2 years for my Marlin SBL. Finally got it. Rifle season just closed. LOL. Gotta wait till next year. Aw, Alan, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm sure that made you feel just really bad. Oh, let's see. Some classics there. How old is the one above the Derringer? That one there is probably from 1880s. Something like that. About 1880s. It's a little 22. It's called the... I think that one was just called the Beauty or something like that. It's a little pocket gun. I'm good. You got any scopes? Yeah. Right there's a scope. It's a... let's see what's on that scope. That one on there is a Vortex Viper. That is some old one on the 303 British. We've got Vortex Red Dot and magnifier there. We got some scopes that are in there. Variety of them. So yeah, we got some scopes here and there. Have you tied the loan yet? Have you tied the loan yet? I'm not sure what you mean, Nanya. Wow, that's amazing. Diago, thank you. Do you have 32 on the table? Yes, there's a few 32s here. That's a 32 long Smith & Wesson. That's a 32 short Smith & Wesson, 32 short Smith & Wesson, 32 rimfire, 32 short Smith & Wesson, and 32 short Smith & Wesson. They're kind of hard to find ammo for. I got to find some for it so I can actually shoot those ones. That one I've shot before. It does fit 32 ACP, but technically it's way too much power for it. Let's see here. At least I got the gun. That's all that matters. It gives me more time to stake out some game. There you go. Can you shout out my bro? His name is Fim MacRacken. Shout out Fim MacRacken. Bit personal, bro, but how long have you been collecting and how did you for these? So, Christian, I've been collecting since I was 18. I still have the first gun. It's a 22 bolt action 22 LR. And it's a Savage Mark II. And just one at a time, buddy. One upon the other. That was back in 2008. Got thinking about the Three Amigos. Not sure what you mean. Hope you're doing good. Did you go to school? Not mean to be offensive. As in, what do you call it? College? No. Not at all. I-1. Have you tried the I-1 yet? I still don't know what you're meaning, Gross. Xfinity. I think the wood is your best friend. Oh, yeah, it is. Yep. Yes, sir. This is a piece of wood, YouTube, we use to point an object throughout the room. If you're new to the channel, guys, please subscribe. Double tap that screen. It helps with the algorithms. If you have an unlimited budget, what gun and rifle would you get from history, even stereotype, even missing guns? I am not sure, Red Knight. There's so many out there that'd be nice. Nice guns. Thank you, Ren Saint. Guys, shout out to Ren Saint. New guy. New person. Appreciate you showing up. I believe you're new. Let's see here. Nice guns. The guns look like the gun from Red Dead. That's right here. Oh, man, I thought I was going to get you. First gun was a 28 gauge shotgun. There you go. Three Amigos is a movie, Comedy Cowboys. Okay. The new product, the Light. Oh, that? Olight. Yeah, shout out to Olight for giving that to me to put on the channel. I haven't used it yet. We did a short review on it and a long format, and then we're going to do some action with it to test it out. And then we also got this one sent to us by Shorefern. They sent that to us to test as well. It's like a pocket clip, hat light clip. Honestly, I'm shocked how nice that thing is. I thought it was going to be like plastic and whatnot, but it's all metal, guys. The only thing that I think is unique on it, it has its proprietary battery. I think it's like a 3.7 volt Type C USB plug-in on it. Other than that, I think it looks great. Shout out to both of them. Olight's on sale right now on Amazon, and I think the Sofern is on sale too. I got links in the description of those videos if you want to check them out. Chat, how we feeling? Hit that like button and subscribe. Vontae, guys, shout out to Vontae's Guns. Awesome guy there too. Check him out. Share some love. He just got off of live. He was live right before me. You shout out my brother. Bill Doe, please. Yeah, huh? Looks nice. Thank you. Lewis, what's good? What's up, brother? What's good? God's good. Vente. Do you have a 308? I do. It's a Savage bolt action Axis Mark 1 or Gen 1. Chat, how we feeling? Okay, that one already said. Let's see. Not Paranormal says, I'd like to explain for at Micah's sake, his joke was Phil McRacken, which sounds like Phil my bleepin'. Yeah, there you go. You take care. God bless. See you, Windu. Guys, thank you for showing up. Got to go long drive home. There you go. How much do the Olights cost an average? That one on sale right now. I think that one is, I think currently it's like 40-something buckaroos. Something like that. But yeah, check them out, guys. That one is on Amazon right now. The Olight Valkyrie PL Mini 2. They're running a sale right now for Thanksgiving, so check it out, guys. I don't have a discount code for you. I would love to give you one. Currently, I'm just testing them out. I don't have any kickback. They just gave them to me to test out. Steve Martin. Yeah, he's funny. Steve Martin. 3 amigos who gunslinging higher in Mexico. Okay. And Chevy Chase. Okay, I know who he is. Haha, I'll see you tomorrow with more shenanigans. See you, buddy. Classics. There you go. Can you find anything to clip that Surfron onto with its angle? Yes, I will put it on my hat. There it is, clipped on a hat. Right there. YouTube, this is a hat, as you can tell. Definitely a hat. With a light on it. And that clip is metal. I thought it was plastic. It's metal. And it's got the side torch for pointing down. We'll go ahead and push the button for that. There's the side torch. And it's got up to 1,000 lumens on either one, depending what settings you have it on. Not bad. And then, of course, we got the forward-facing one. Right now, I think I have it on medium. I don't think it's on the high right now, the turbo. But it's, I think it's pretty neat. It's got the 2 buttons on the side there for each light, depending which one you want to use it with. Come on, focus. There we go. But yeah, that clip's metal on there. It's pretty cool. I did not get a deer, unfortunately. Put 100% on the chat if you've ever watched Kennedy Ballistics. Kentucky Ballistics? Oh, yeah. Do you have 50 BMG? I don't, Turtle Cat. I do have the 500, so it's 50 caliber back there. And I have a 338 Lapua Magnum right there. I'm going to leave. Love your live streams, and I'll be back for more. Take care, and everyone in the chat. Thank you. Oldest gun in your collection. Red Knight. My oldest is there on the floor. It's a Kentucky percussion cap and ball made in like 1840s. I think your chat is delayed by a solid minute. It's sort of delayed because I'm behind on it. When people ask for me to explain something or point something out, I like answering those questions, and then other questions get asked. So, 69 likes. Thank you, guys. Double tap that screen. Let's get some more. I think your chat is delayed. Yes, it is. Thanks, Red Knight, for the 100. That's bright. Yes, it's 1,000 lumens. I was actually shocked of the quality. It actually has some weight to it. Have you ever seen any of Hickok 45s? I have. I follow him all the time. Let's see here. Oh, that makes sense. Hi, brother. How are you? Russell, I'm doing pretty good. 50 BMG rifles are crazy expensive, and for the matter, 50 BMG is just expensive. Yep. Favorite gun you own? I don't have a favorite, but my favorite revolver is the 460. right there. My favorite bolt action is the 338 Lapua. My favorite lever action is my Model 92 made in 1895, chambered in 32 Winchester centerfire. Favorite semi-auto is my AK-47. My favorite shotgun is my 10 gauge Beretta Silverhawk right there from 1960s. So those are my favorite criterias, if that makes sense. Yes, sir. You got a name for them puppies. Ahoon. Welcome to the chat. I believe you're new. I don't really have names for them. I've actually never done that yet. Are you allowed to touch the knives? Yes, you're allowed to touch knives. Do I have a 22 250? I don't. Hey, Desert, I've been lurking in the background. What's up, Eastern? Guys, shout out to Eastern Washington. What KK is that? Pre-ban. No, that is a 2023, I think. It's a Kalashnikov USA, which they don't even make anymore. They don't make the Kalashnikov USA anymore either. I need to rearrange my ammo again. I rearranged some of my rifle hunting rounds, but that was about it because I sorted through them to grab out my 30-30 for the hunt. Let's see here. How are you doing, Eastern? Ashley, we don't do 6-7. We do 7-8. We go 7-8. 7-8. Yes, sir. 7-8. Yes, yes. Smith & Wesson 500 missing target since 2007. I have my Smith & Wesson 460, that one there. I think it's maybe from 2013 to 15, somewhere in there. I have, the farthest I've shot with that is 150 yards, and it's a five shot. I got 3 out of the 5 at 150 yards. Guess what, Eastern Washington? I'm in Western Washington. There you go. Gilly says, no, we don't do 7-8. We do 8-9. Yep, 8-8-9. Poor guy. 7-8-9. Yep. My buddy has an unissued Hungarian AK that's pre-ban. AK, that's pre-ban. I've been trying to buy it from him for years. When he got it, it was still packed in Cosmoline. Nice. Hey, Gilly, I'm doing okay. Ashley says, what's 9 plus 10 equals 21? What? No, it don't. That math ain't mathin'. That's a cool, unusable firearm story. What's up? It's Lil Toilet. How's it going? I like your emoji there, your little gold toilet. It's good to hear, Eastern. That's a cool, unusable firearm story. No, back to 45S and 9 mils. What? Yeah, maybe we should put that in the chat, huh? There we go. Or, let's see here. Here we go, folks. Thanks for the, that kind of put me in a mood for doing a poll. Thank you so much. All righty. What do we got? Nah, it's 21. I'm Vospucci. What's up, Vospucci? Welcome. I just like to make fun of giant guns that never hit targets. Oh, gotcha. Some of that is because they're too nervous to hold still enough and they jerk. They never made a 600 that I know of. They did make a 700 BMG. Of course, they have the 500 BMG. Yeah, BMG? Yeah. That is a 500 Magnum there. You voted 357 SIG. There you go. What? Who did not vote 9 mil yet? Someone ain't in their right mind. Come on, folks. Let's see here. Russell says, my Russian buddy was in the Spetsnaz Army, Special Forces. Nice, the Spetsnaz. He talked about how durable the AK-47 is. They are, yeah. He said you could basically dunk in water and would still fire. Yes. Let's see. If you had to use a firearm in a real situation, a little hint. Nerves and blood pressure rises. That's true. It's called adrenaline. Ashley says, I got to go see you Sunday in the afternoon. I'll be live tomorrow too, Ashley. I'm usually live every day unless I say something about it in a short or something like that. Just touching the screen, YouTube. 9 mil is just too common. That's true, but like to me, a 40 and a 9, they make 9 ammo that's just as good to make 40 just obsolete in my opinion. That's kind of what's happened to 40. It's kind of that middle child in a way that's just neglected sort of. Some of these new cartridges are that way. I'm back, says James. What's up, buddy? Shout out to James. Appreciate you. Double tap that screen, guys. If you're new, like and subscribe. A little off fun to shoot though. So, yep. What time do I can join? What you mean, Ashley? Arizona time, 6 p.m. usually. 6 p.m. Arizona time. Yeah, that makes sense. Most reliable cartridge. All around for a handgun, I mean, most of them are really reliable, especially if it's a revolver. For handguns, revolvers are the most reliable. Which would be just about any cartridge other than 22 is not super reliable, but anything rimfire really isn't. Should I have a crush to one of my baseball games? I'm not even sure what that is, Rusty. James, sorry. Voted 845 CP. There you go. Gilly says my dad has a Kimber Micro 9 and it's pretty fun to shoot. I've heard they're pretty good. Kimber all around's pretty good. I think it's kind of like Glock. You pay a little bit for the name, though. What time do I get to join? Ashley, like I was saying, 6 p.m. Arizona time. That's for like U.S. Arizona. We're Mountain Standard right now. We don't have daylight savings time, so we'd be the same as like Colorado right now, or Utah, I guess, Nevada and Colorado. I think we're the same right now. Definitely Nevada. Except in the spring, we're an hour behind them because we don't change. I'd like a Marlin 4570. Hey, that would be nice, dude. Yeah. Never heard or let alone shot a Glock. I have one, or held. Sorry, I think I said heard. I have a Glock 10 mil. This ain't rifle talk. We do all sorts of stuff, buddy. It's not only pistols. Today was revolvers is what's out, but I mean, I got all sorts of stuff. There's my Glock 20. Friday, we'll have all the semi-automatic pistols out. I have like 28 semi-automatic pistols. Something like that. But yeah, you can talk with everybody. Ashley, remember I keep saying 6 p.m. Arizona time. Colt 25 Auto was my second gun. I have two 25 autos. They're in the safe. It's one's a Larson, which is junk, and the Jennings is a lot better. Bangs lid and jiggles handle with excitement. Yeah, that might be the best thing to ask Russell what state she's from, so we could be like, okay, that means at this time you need to join to be there when I start. Is that from the your toilet? Bangs the lid, yeah, and then jiggles the handle. Come on, go ahead and flush from enjoyment. 72 likes, guys. I appreciate you. Thank you for showing up. You have a Jennings. Yeah, mine is too. It's called the Jennings L25 or something like that. I don't know. Something sort. Should I ask my crush to one of them? Oh, that's what you're asking. Asking your crush. Oh, okay. Flush you to completion. Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. You be funny, too. Kentucky. Okay, so Kentucky. What time do you have in Kentucky right now? That'll help. Currently, I'm sitting at 6:41 p.m., so you're probably 8:41? No, you would be 9:41. So that means you'd be at 9:41, so that would put you at 9 o'clock probably. Confirm this house is safe. I'm going to go say hi to another live streamer, but I'll be back in about 5. Okay, Gilly, thank you. Funny thing, I got my hands on a Mac 11, but it was semi. Well, that's because you can't find a Mac 11 that's full unless you want to dish out like 50K. Just like an MP7. They're like 50K. An MP5 full is probably like what? 12? 13K? That one's semi-auto. That one right there, that MP5. James Reyes is back. I'll be back, and he was back, and he said hi again. 8:40 in Kentucky. Okay, so yeah, it'd be 8 o'clock. Ashley, it'd be 8 p.m. Never mind, he's not on anymore. Oh, was it Arms Room? He got kicked off because they said he was handling a pew pew. If it was a real one, he stopped. I see YouTube allows people to find gun chats now. It's used to solo. Oh, right now it actually is M. Gaber. Right now I am shadow banned. Currently, I used to get about 300 to 400 people in here at a time when it was peak. Today I got maybe 50, 60 in at once, if that. Yeah, they might be. I know the MP7's full pew pew is about 50 to 80, something like that, 70. Maybe. It could be, Mr. Toilet. That or the administration before the previous one right now. Yeah. I mean, YouTube and Google admitted they were banning people's conservative content, and Trump sued him, and some other people did too. Thing is, currently YouTube is still doing that because they don't like this content, so they allow it. But if they don't want it pushed, they'll throw it way back. To me, that's just what do you call it? Not very honest. When you say pew pew, you mean RPS? No, I mean boom booms, like boomsticks, what you're staring at. Pew pew. RPM. That would be, RPM is what? Revolutions per minute. No, I mean, like guns, you know? Boom booms, boomsticks, whatever you want to call them. You know, YouTube don't like the G word. Not that G word, at least. No, sir. If you just film yourself holding banana and limes, you'd have 10K. I know, right? Or putting rubber bands on a pumpkin. Or a watermelon, I mean. But I get it now. Yeah, I know it's crazy. This is a free nation, but I feel less free every damn day. Yes, you are right, Christian. Toilet says, oh. 14 in the chat. If you're new, thank you for coming to Desert Armory More. Double tap that screen. Appreciate y'all. Very cool collection, by the way, sir. Thank you. I've got more in the safe, too, which are like my semi-automatic pistols. They're in there. I only have two semi-automatics out right now. That one there, the 10 millimeter Glock, and the MP5 clone with HK internal parts. Anyways. Yeah, if it drops too low, we usually restart at about an hour, which we're at that mark, and we are pretty low, so we might restart here soon. If it drops in the single digits, definitely. Beautiful airsoft, by the way. Yeah, that's what they say, right? Let's see. That one is air, but it's not soft because it's pellet. It's a PCP Avente Avenger 25 caliber. Yes, sir. The toilet seat guy changed. He doesn't use poo-poos. What? And EFNs. Yes, I have an FN 5.7. It's in the safe. It'll be out tomorrow. Tomorrow's semi-automatic pistol day. It's air hard, yeah. How dare you tell on me? Ugh. Come on, man. That's sad. You told on me. How dare you? Scoots away crying. Boo-hoo. Yes, sir. I'm trying to remember. Were you here before toilets? It's a little toilet. I'm not sure. Wah. Yep. I haven't got a subscription in a little while. It's because we're so low on people right now. We're only at 13 people in here, so that's why we like restarting them, so we can get a fresh slew of the algorithms and hopefully get 50, 60 new people in. I'm going to go play COD with my brother. Okay. I'm probably going to restart the live, guys. If you would return to the live if I restart it, please put a 1 in the chat if you're going to return to the live when I restart it here in a few minutes. Subbing, you've got good vibes, bro. Straight to the point. Appreciate that, man. Why beat around the bush, you know? What kind of job do I have? I'm a handyman. Yeah, Call of Duty. Yep. COD. So we will go ahead and restart the live, guys. We'll be back in just a couple minutes. If you don't get alert, my channel name is called Desert Armory and More. Desert Armory and More. We hope to see you in a couple minutes. Thank you all for stopping by. We'll see you in a little bit.